This is Troy with the Noble Grafted In Middle Position. This is a great verse, a great chapter, 1 Corinthians 9, in the idea of the noble grafted in teaching. For I am free from all, though I am free from all, I have made myself a servant to all. So when he says all here, he means the Jew and he means the Greek. He's trying to reach everybody, that I might win more of them. To the Jew, I become as a Jew. In order to win Jews, those under the law, I become as one under the law, though not being myself under the law, that I might win those under the law. So we see, if you're under the law, if you are under the law, you're a Jew. Under the law is the same thing as saying a Jew. To the Jews under the law. To the Jews under the law. Not myself, but they are, that I might win those under the law. To the Jews. To those outside of the law, I become as one outside of the law, because he's trying to reach all. I've made myself a servant to all. To those outside of the law, I become as one outside of the law, not being outside of the law of God. So there's your conflict, where most people teach, oh, because Jesus was a Gentile and because we're supposed to go to church and we're not saved by the law, we're saved by grace, we can live any way we want to live. Paul says not being outside of the law of God, but under the law of Christ. So we're under the law of Christ, which is putting yourself inside the law of God. So being under the law of Christ puts you inside the law of God, that I might win those outside the law. So this is something people need to understand. God, inside the law of God, is the law of Christ, is putting yourself under the law of Christ. So the Gentiles are outside the law. The Jews are under the law. Paul is trying to reach all of them, the Gentiles and the Jews. This is very important to understand. To the Jew under the law, to the Greek outside of the law, trying to reach them all. This is extremely important.